Good morning. It's turned out nice again. How's it going, guys? You alright? It has actually. It's turned out nice. It's nice blue sky. There's a little bit of cloud in that though. Maybe there's a storm coming. No, it's nice out there actually. If you're in the sun, if you're in the shade, it's quite cool. If you're new to my channel, this is a morning briefing. This is where I just catch up with my community, my friends, my peoples that really like my videos. You know, my biggest viewers, if you like. Also my biggest haters as well. They don't want to miss anything. So there won't be anything of interest in this if you're new to the channel. Well, I don't think so anyway. In this video, the morning briefing, I tell people what the plan is for the day. I do my acknowledgements and catch up with things that may be happening here or with you guys, all right? So where shall we start? Well, first of all, obviously, we have a full calendar today in the Premier League. Very disappointed yesterday that there was no day full of football, if you like, on Boxing Day, but it's one of the big reasons, or another big reason, should I say, that top flight football is just not as important to me as it once was, to be honest with you. I love Liverpool. I'll always love Liverpool. Liverpool's been my life since I was a kid, and in my adult life, every day of my life is Liverpool. But that doesn't mean that I have to support the decisions that are made by leagues. I don't like VAR. I don't like scrapping the Boxing Day schedule and whatnot. I know it's silly. Non-football people are like, well, they should probably be playing today, but I don't know, just tradition, we are playing today, and I'm sure many of you will expect a home win. If there isn't a home win, there's going to be some serious questions asked. Many people keep asking me, do you think he was close to getting the boot, Dunk? Listen, I don't think he's out of trouble from what I'm hearing. I don't think his job's safe at all, but I hope that he continues to, throw these, more positive results together, and then that can hopefully go away. But one bad, defeat, and I think he's straight back under pressure again. I don't think he's out of what would you say, out of trouble yet, whatever. A lot of comments that I get from people that are switched on people, not, people just losing their shit over anything. I get them on the live streams. I get them in the comments on here. Dunk, his football doesn't, do much for me. Whether, you win a game, but I'm not feeling entertained. And that is, something I can relate to and something that I think is important. So I hope he hangs on to his job, to be honest with you. I hope he continues to turn it around. I like Arne Slot as an individual, as a person. But I'm not convinced, to be honest with you. So anyway, so you obviously got that game today. What else was there to talk about? United obviously got that win over Newcastle last night, 1-0. We're going to be doing a live stream this morning about an hour from now, which is stupid me saying that really, because you could be watching this video at any time. But I'm going to be hosting a live stream, 10 o'clock UK time, an hour or two, whatever, depends if anyone turns up. So I'd love to see if you could come along. I like my live streams. They're probably one of the most favourite things I do, because I get to talk to you guys, and I love hearing from you, love knowing what you're doing. Let me know if you've had a good Christmas. If you can't make the stream, what's your plans? What's going on in your life? I'm going to hopefully go out today and watch that game. I've not been very well, probably for the last couple of weeks. My eyes, and then I had a tummy bug. Tummy bug went, and it came back a couple of nights ago. Really had a massive problem with it. And not slept very well the last few nights. I don't sleep well anyway. Yesterday, I had 1.5 hours kip, and that was disturbed. But last night, I would say it was a bit of a rough night, but I wasn't in pain. I wasn't, having to rush the toilet or anything like that. And things seem a bit more chilled, which I'm sure those of you that do care about me, are glad about that. So today, technically, I think it would be best to stay home and continue, relax and not push your tummy. My tummy feels all right now, but I've had a lot of pain the last few days, especially when eating. I've just had a bacon sandwich. I might have had two, to be honest, but the bread was really small. I've just had a couple of bacon sarnies, and we'll see how that goes. But I want to go out and watch the game today, to be honest with you, because I haven't had a Christmas. I'm not massive on Christmas now, because I miss my mum, my dad, my grandparents. I miss my kids being kids. It's been a very different few years on Christmas Day for me, to be honest. But the effort was there. I did have a Christmas dinner, but I was so ill that day as a result of it, honestly, and I knew it would happen. But I've not had a Christmas in the sense of I've not had a beer with anyone, not seen my friends. And like I say, Boxing Day traditionally over the years was you'd go to a pub and you'd meet everyone. Did you have a good Christmas, pal? You know, and stuff like, hello, darling. I love all that. I love mingling and talking to people. And I haven't done any of that yet, and Christmas will be over soon. So really, I'm hoping I can get out today for that game and have a few beers. You know, I'd like to have a few beers and just be sensible. I'm usually sensible anyway, to be honest. I try to be. But I'm really looking forward to seeing my friend Martin today. I haven't seen him for a few days or so. I think I saw him, the last time I saw him was at a surprise birthday party, which I think was, I don't know what day, it must have been the beginning of the week. And I could only stay an hour or so because I wasn't well, which really disappointed me because the lad whose birthday it is, I love him to bits. So yeah, hoping to get out this afternoon to do that. You guys, you know, that follow my vids, you know, like, I love me Saturday out. I like to work all week, and if I can just get one day out on a Saturday, I don't really want to drink more than once a week. I love it, and I like the bar that I go to. It's a sports bar. You know, they've got the horse racing on, the football on, people playing pool. It's got the proper ambience of a British boozer, you know, like back home, where, you know, here there might be a lot of British bars, but they're not like pubs, you know. Don't feel the same. Whereas here you feel like it's more of a family feel, and I like it. So I'm really looking forward to that. I want to see Liverpool play this afternoon, and if I feel all right after, then stay out for a few beers with my chick and that, you know. So fingers crossed, pray for Dunk, all right? That's my plan. What about you? Where are you watching the game today? Let me know what you think about the game. I'm not sure I'll do a post-match video, but I will catch up with you at some point, all being well. There was a good interview from Virgil van Dijk yesterday with Paul Joyce at the Times. Obviously, he's the closest journalist to Liverpool Football Club. If you get an opportunity to watch that, to read that, please do try and read it. It's very good. It's on the VIP members website if you want to see it. It's in our chat room on Telegram if you want to see it. It's on X on the @CopTalk account to subscribers of that account if you want to see it. If you do not have a subscription to the Times, you can access articles in the Times, the Telegraph, the Mail that are behind paywalls, right? I can't tell you how to do that, right? But you can access all of them. If you ask in the comments of this video, I'm sure someone will point you to a website that you just paste the link in and it'll open it up. I'm sure someone will help you with that. Anyway, that's that. The Virgil interview, very good. He spoke about Jota, and I think it was important when he said, look, I want the fans to know that, you know, when people, you know, chant, you know, for Jota or whatever, or acknowledge him at the ground, it doesn't affect us anymore, I think he said. I think there was a suggestion that maybe did at one point, but he said that they're all right and they want it to continue. And because that's been a talking point sometimes. People say, I wonder if it affects people. It would me if they were singing about my pal that had died. It'd be on my head all the time. I'd be thinking, why I'm running around a football pitch, you know, kicking a bag of wind and my friend's dead. So awful stuff that. Anyway, check the interview out if you get a chance to do it. If you want, if it's not too late, maybe on Monday, I could go through that interview with you, you know, and review it for you. Let me know if that's what you want me to do. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to go live soon. I want to get a quick shave because Sharon, one of my sexy viewers, she'll be telling me off. Because usually if my long-term viewers know if I get too much of this, it usually means I'm falling into depression. I'm not, I've just been unwell. I'm going to go and tidy myself up when I finish recording this video. So we did have a live stream yesterday on here, and it was supported by the following lovely people. Mark the legend. Mark's always there supporting me. Almost every day, I think Mark supports me, as does Niall, my man Niall. He's been such a good friend to me. He's like an angel from heaven, is Niall. He's been a massive help to me and my channel. And there's a lot of things that I wouldn't have been able to do or purchase. He bought the glasses, the made of glasses, so I can do little vids for you. And Niall's a good man, and he's a good friend of mine. Carl as well. Look at all these people. You know these people. Carl, Timo, Bride Partridge, who's coming out here in March. I think he said I'll be taking him to one of the local games here. He's been with me before. I love Bride to bits. George Fitzgibbon as well. Gareth Turner, Copites of Anfield, 65 Cavern, and William Cahill. These are the people that supported me on my live stream yesterday by, you know, getting you what's it called, a super chat. All right. The super chats, the super thanks. The super thanks is the love out under my videos. I'll get to them in a minute. The channel membership. Without those people, I genuinely wouldn't be able to do this. This isn't a case of like, oh, let's all support Dunk so we can go and buy, this, that, no. No. I'm at the age now where I just want to pay my bills and go for a pint on a Saturday. That is it, right? I've done everything in my life that I've wanted to do, I've done. And I feel, quite content today. When you get older, guys, and more of your friends are dropping down dead, and you start counting how many fucking Christmases you've got and that, and I'm not the most healthiest of people. I'm overweight big time, right? Always fighting that, as you know. I just want to be alive. I love life. I love what I do on here with you guys. I love it. Honestly, Kevin Keegan love it. I love it if we beat them. You know what I mean? Like, so when you get to my age, the only stress I have in my life right now, I'll be honest with you, is like just making sure that, how am I going to pay that? Because the tax man fucks you over and stuff every month. And if he didn't do that, things would be great. But that's it. All I'm bothered about is existing. And I don't think most people begrudge me on a Saturday going for a bite to eat or a drink. That's it. That's all I want to do. My life is fucking perfect in that regard. I love what we do on here. I want to do my vids for you, keep you entertained. I love your comments. And then on a weekend, go for a beer. I don't want any more. I want everyone to be happy. I want you to be healthy. I want you to be wealthy. I want everything in the world for you, like I would want for me and my family. But that's it. So these people, this is why I do the acknowledgements, because it's so, so important. And I shit you not, if it worked for these people, you would not be watching this video. I would have to focus on other things. And trust me, guys, I only just get over the line each month. All right? With the exception in September, because August revenue is fantastic, as Brendan Rodgers would say. But I remember last September, I got a bit of extra revenue in, and then I remember getting bills going out left, right, and centre, and it was all fucking gone. Same thing. But if I hadn't have had that extra revenue, what would I have done? So I'm just very grateful of the people that support me. So those, the live streams are super chats, all right? We're now going to look at super thanks. There isn't usually many, but guess who's in here? Let's have a look. We got Jason70, and he commented on the Semenyo video yesterday. And he put, we only want players who want us. He's obviously not one of those players. I never believe the hype about players until I see them don the jersey. Until then, it's all just clickbait. And I would agree with him. A lot of clickbait around Semenyo. And have you noticed how they're backtracking now? Get well soon, sir. Merry Christmas from Dublin. Top man, Jason. I do appreciate you, brother. I try and explain this all the time. I've got the super chats, the super thanks, the channel memberships. They pay the bills. All right, they pay whatever to exist. Yeah. When I look up, I'm looking up at my heater up there. The electricity. They pay the bills, the things that you need to exist. Right. So these names that I'm reading out, that does that. In the video description, I have 3 links. Right. I see that more as my social time. Like my all 3 are the same, but Revolut's my favourite, and that's my beer kitty. Right. So you can either go, do you know what? I'm going to be sensible. I'm going to get my beer. It's up to you. But combined, it makes my life a lot easier. Jason70, thank you very much, my friend. And I hope you had a great Christmas. And guess who's next? Squad, what's he? My man. And he says, I don't think it's working, Dunk, meaning the super thanks thing. Do you want me to try again? I put, can't see a thing, pal. And he's just put loads of laughing faces. Whatty, thank you, mate. You're a top man. You're a good lad. I'm gutted I didn't get to see you again this year. I met him last year. Lovely fella. If I could have a pint with anyone down here today, I'd be like, come on, Watty. He's a good kid. He's got a story or 2 in there, I think. But I didn't get long enough to pick his brains. Love you, Watty. I really do, pal. I'm not flanneling you. Okay. Also, yesterday got supported by Rob Simpson. Thank you, Rob. I see Rob in there quite frequently. And guess who? Mark the legend. Schwad. Yes, my man Mark is in there again. Right. That's the super thanks. I do have another YouTube channel called Duncan Oldham. The link is in the video description. But there's nothing on there because I haven't done anything since I was in Birmingham with my son, Rob. I will try and get that updated soon, as I will my other channel, Met United TV in Galazo, España. I'm just having to focus on paying the bills at the moment. Winter is always very difficult. So thank you guys, I appreciate you. I don't think I've got any screenshots. I gave Glenn Smith a shout the other day, also Joe Soap. Henry the Hero, those kind of people. I've already done the acknowledgements from then. Alan Metcalf as well the other day. Yeah, I've got you guys covered previously. And then we'll just take a quick look at Revolut. My man Niall's in there. He's, get yourself out for a beer. I can't explain to you how much of a help Niall's been. He's incredible. Thank you, Niall. You know. And he put something in my kitty for my beer, my Revolut, which is legendary. He always does that. But he's fucking man. I just want to win lottery so I can look after everyone. Gareth Turner, another legend. Copites of Anfield YouTube channel. Please subscribe if you haven't. He puts his heart into everything. He don't want anything from it. He just wants to, I don't know, he just wants to talk about Liverpool, and he's proper old school gent. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of these YouTubers who flash this, flash that. Oh, nah. You can shut up, morning. Gareth's brilliant, right? Please support him. Copites of Anfield. And he says here, have a drink tomorrow, bro. Because he put something in me, what do you call it? A couple of magnets, if you like, in me Revolut. Links in the video description. It's Christmas, Have a drink tomorrow, bro. And you're a great friend. And you're bang on about me. You know me so well. And he's given me a little salute. Because I mentioned him yesterday. I told you what a sort of fella he is. Hard-working dad, husband. Don't want anything. Do you know what I mean? Don't want anything. Just a like on one of his videos, a review, I guess. Gareth, I love you, kid. Also, Carl as well. He's put here, this is yesterday. Revolut again. I love Revolut, by the way. I like Revolut if you've got a Revolut account because I can reply to you. I can talk to you in real time. I love it. And Carl says, just realise it's Saturday tomorrow. And he's put a laughing face and 3 beers and put Merry Christmas because he'd messaged me yesterday, Christmas Day, saying Merry Christmas. And you, Remy, he said Merry Christmas to you. And I put, thanks, brother, same to you. And then, like I say, last night or yesterday morning, he's put, just realise it's Saturday tomorrow. Merry Christmas. In other words, here's a beer. Go on, have one for me. I have the most amazing people in the world. Trust me, they are fucking amazing. I don't think I've ever been happier in all the time I've done Cop Talk, which is almost 30 years. And bearing in mind, if you go back to when the internet was new and before there was all these fucking websites and social media, it was very lucrative. Like I'm talking, thousands and thousands and thousands, coming in. And, but I wasn't at my happiest when I had the most revenue, if that makes sense. I loved it. And to be honest with you, the money that I earned back then, I gave away anyway to people, looking after people, as best as I could. I maybe employ them to do a column, even though I didn't really need it. I wanted to help people and stuff like that. But even though I had more revenue then and less stress, I'm happier today because today I feel like I'm in touch with my audience through Cop Talk, whether it's YouTube or the website. I don't know. I just like it. It's mint. And there you go. Anyway, yesterday, William Cahill, obviously I mentioned him earlier. It was related to this. A little extra for you done. Will Cahill, again, a couple of beers kind of thing. And I think, guys, that's it, to be honest with you. If I have missed you out, please let me know. I got Dan P on there from the other day. Messaged Dan yesterday on Telegram, I do believe. Niall's just messaged me. He's asking me how I am and how my chick's doing because she's unwell as well. God, we've had a real rough Christmas, to be honest with you. She's bunged up, which I'll probably get next. She was coughing and spluttering all night. She's really bad. But I'm really hoping. Look at Niall's put, will you be able to go to the pub? You fucking bet. I'll be there, Niall. I'm going to message Niall in a minute. So I think that's it really, guys. I've got to go live in 45 minutes and I need a quick bath before I do. So I'm not going to hang around. I've got to go. Text ages for my bath to run, to be honest with you. I got another message. What's this? Niall again, did you sleep okay? Because he knows I've been fucking, unwell. Hello, Remy. Right, it's time to go. Do you know what? That bacon sandwich was bloody lovely. It was really nice. I'm hoping to get out for about 3 o'clock UK. No, a bit earlier. What? Nah, fuck that. 1 o'clock UK. That'd be all right. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to listen. I'll touch base with you. As far as I'm concerned, once we get this day out of the way, I'll be back with you as normal, all being well. And yeah, we'll play. We'll play. Oh my God, that's because I've just read another message about a cup game that my local team's been drawn in. I just want to continue as usual. I'm going to start doing a lot more of reviewing these articles and actually putting them on the screen. Like the one I did yesterday for the. It was an athletic piece, wasn't it? I'm going to start doing a bit more of that. I was looking into, the copyright angles of it. Like you can't read the entire article word for word, just like, oh, blah, blah, blah. But you can break it down and review each section as you go through. And I know people like that. So we'll do a bit of that. If you see any exclusives, let me know. All right, guys? Have a great time. It's Saturday. Hopefully I'll be with you tomorrow. If not Monday, it's business as usual. Up the Reds and all that shite, like fucking come on. Yeah, Remy wants letting out, I think. Do you know why he wants letting out? I'll let you into a secret. I found a marrowbone in the freezer today and I took it out and it's on the wall outside defrosting in the sun. And I'm going to boil it for him before I go out today. As long as I do go out today because, with an hour from now after that bacon sarnie, those bacon sarnies, maybe I'll have tummy ache. Oh, hello. He's showing a lot of attention to me. I know what you're after. You're after that bone on that wall outside, aren't you? Guys, I love you, man. I really do. Have a great weekend. Let me know what you're doing today, please. All right? Let me know if everything's been all right. There was a comment. I don't know if I should mention it or not, really. Well, I guess it was a public comment. One moment. I probably won't be able to get that on the screen. But Matt Mason, he left. Matt is out here in Spain, and he's a lovely kid and lovely guy, should I say? I know I always say kid. That's just my lingo. And his father passed away. He left a comment on one of my videos yesterday. There's nothing you can do or anything, with stuff like that other than say, look, I'm here for you. And I am, Matt, if you get to see this. So, yeah, I don't want to, dwell on that too much. Matt's someone that he comments on all my videos. He sends me messages. He's a really, really good egg. I haven't met him yet and he doesn't live too far away from me. So that will happen at some point. But let's just, give a little thought for Matt and his family and friends today. All right, guys, you take care. Enjoy what we've got. Enjoy it, right? And always think to yourself, I know there's some miserable fuckers out there. I've been there myself, right? But there's a lot of people out there that would like an extra Christmas. And even if you're not big on Christmas, I'm sure there's a lot of people right now that wish they had that Christmas. Think of Matt now. What's his Christmas like? So let's just try and remember that when we're feeling a bit, fucking Christmas. You know what I mean? We've got to do that. Sometimes there's people out there in a worse situation than us. You can sit the fuck down, motherfucker, or you'll be homeless on Christmas. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please thumbs up this video. Please drop me a comment. I would love to hear from you. Let me know what you did for Christmas. Are you happy? Are you all right? Are you well? Are you not well? Tell me. I'll reply to you. Thumbs up, comment. There's a love out under my video if you want to support my channel. That's called a super thanks. I always give a shout out to everybody that does that. And we won't be here without those people. You can join the channel, of course. Squad! Then I shout squad at you when I see you. That tells people you're my squad. You're with me. All right? Unconditionally as well. I like people like that. They don't join because, I want to see the latest. No. They're just fucking with me. My people's massively grateful to those people. In the video description, there are 3 links. They're all basically the equivalent of buying me a beer directly. YouTube doesn't get any of it. It's instant. It comes in instant. I don't have to wait till the following month. My Revolut is my preferred one if you'd like to get me a beer today. But you know what? If you thumbs up my video and drop me a comment, that'll do for me. All right? Now, I better go and tidy myself up a little bit. Not that it'll make any fucking difference. So that Sharon's not getting on my nerves, right? You know what I mean? Because she'll be like, I haven't had a shave. You know what I mean? Yeah, she get right on my tits. I'd like to get right on. But the thing is, she got married recently, so you've got to be respectful. Do you know what I'm saying? But when she's sick of him, I'm only joking. What What's up with you? And why are you sat on that rug? You got your own bed over there. It stinks in here. Guys, I love you. Up the fucking Reds, man. Come on. All right.